Well, hello there, gorgeous. My name is Dusty, and this is the Scorpio Priestess. If you like my vibe, Scorpio, I would appreciate your likes and subscribes. Everybody who already has, thank you. If you would like a personal reading, you can do that by visiting Scorpiopriestess.com. It is in the description of this video, as well as the link in the bio. I have many different options. If you would like to enter to win $175, you can do that by liking, subscribing, and entering blessing. But if you're doing well for yourself, Scorpio, let's pass this on to our friends and family that could use that extra money. But everybody, anybody is welcome to enter to win a free half-hour FaceTime reading by liking, subscribing, and entering reading. I hope everybody is doing well, vibing high, and living your best Wednesday life. Gonna be the best Wednesday of our life, Scorpio. This is the Daily Tarot, and I have some messages from my meditation. I was seeing wind, hearing wind whistling. For some of you, you may hear that today. You may have a very windy day, or you could hear your wind whistling through your window today. It is a message that this reading is for you. But the feeling I was getting is something is blowing in. There's a change in the air. There's something blowing through, or whatever you are going through right now, it is going to pass. It is just blowing through. Now, I've seen a little chipmunk, this little chipmunk before, but I decided to look up the spiritual meaning of chipmunk again. For some of you, you could see a chipmunk today. There could be something about a chipmunk that's important. But spiritually, a chipmunk is like a squirrel. It embodies the qualities of playfulness, readiness, trust. They have an air of independence and confidence, prosperity, and protection. Now, maybe I have a spirit animal chipmunk that comes to see me in my meditation. I don't know. But I feel like for a lot of you, the message here is you have to start being a little more playful, taking your life a little less serious, and have a little more fun, because there is prosperity and protection from the divine coming in for you. Now, the angel number download that I have is angel number 636. You could see 636. You could be watching this as 636. That could be your address. It could be something here. You could notice 636 today on the clock. Angel number 636 encourages you to listen to your intuition and the angelic guidance, and take up any new opportunities that are presented to you right now, as they are appearing for a reason that you might not be aware of yet. Your angels ask you to be bold and courageous, and to look to the new opportunities with enthusiasm and trust that all will work out in your benefit and highest good. All is well in regards of your home and family life, so enjoy your relationships and companionships of those close to you, and give love freely and unconditionally. Focus upon positive affirmations, you're good, and becoming more loving and accepting of yourself and others. Appreciate and cherish your loved ones, and be thankful that they are a part of your life. The divine is wanting you to give love to the people that are in your life, and let go of being so focused on the people who are not. If there is somebody that is no longer in your life, grieve it and let it go. Don't lose focus of the people who are there riding with you, the people that are there showing you love. You're being guided to be grateful and show love to the people that you have in your life right now. Stay positive, because a lot of beautiful balance coming in. By the end of Libra season, I feel a lot of you are going to be just feeling more balanced. Spirit, tell me, what is the overall energy today for Scorpio? Oh, I have the cards upside down. Loss, lack, fear, victimization. Scorpio, no, this is a no. You have a lot of beautiful things coming into your life, sweetheart. Who are the people that you have in your life that you can be grateful for? Maybe it's just one friend, or maybe it's just your mom or your dad or your children, but that's not just, right? You have people in your life that love and care for you. I'm sending you love and care. When you only focus on the things you do not have, you're just going to get more of that back. When you're focused on the things that you have lost and the mistakes that you have made and the you know, people who have victimized you, you're just going to get more of that back. It's time to start focusing on the positive and get out of this loss, lack mentality here. You need to make adjustments. You're looking back too much, is what Spirit's saying. The power of difficulty, reclaiming your power. This is where you need to be, right here. Reclaiming your power, Scorp. If you're feeling lost today, if you're feeling victimized, please put prayer in the comment section and I will say a prayer for you. It's important that you stay focused on being in the present moment and positivity. If you are in this lack mindset of looking back and focusing on what you don't have or who has left your life. Tell me, Spirit, what is today's soul action for my babies? Do I believe that I am worthy? You are worthy, you are deserving, and you are loved. I'm going to say that again. You are worthy, you are deserving, and you are loved. You're loved by the divine. I'm sending you love. I'm sure you have somebody in your life that shows you love. And for those who literally don't, you don't have anybody. Your guides, your ancestors are walking beside you. Start seeing the divine beauty within and go out and claim the life you have dreamt of. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it, sweetheart. Put on that crown, Scorpio. You are nobody's victim. Today's soul's action for a big goal or dream you have, ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? I am worthy of all. I am worthy of it all. I am worthy of it all. Repeat that to yourself today. I am worthy of it all. If you are feeling you are not worthy, if there are blockages subconsciously and you feel like you're only ever going to get what you've got right now, that nothing good is ever going to come in, nothing ever changes, just by saying that, darling, nothing's going to change. People who get in the comment section and say, nothing's changed, it's been this many years and nothing's changing. Well, I bet you haven't either. I bet you haven't made changes. It's important to feel worthy, but also start putting in positive action steps. If you have to say affirmations all day long, there was a time in my life where I walked around my house saying, I don't chase, I attract what belongs to me. Well, simply, I would repeat it all day long. Walking, I had little Post-its. I am worthy. I am successful. I would have to say affirmations all day long because I had lost lost a piece of myself, Scorpio. And by saying positive affirmations and retraining your subconscious mind, you're just slowly, you'll start to feel more gratitude and more happiness by yourself, or feeling worthy of good things again. For some of you, you dealt with a situation that just beat you all the way down. But you are nobody's victim, and it's time to put that crown back up on your head. You are a child of God. You are a child of the divine, and you deserve to live an abundant, beautiful life. Tell me, Spirit, what are the messages that we have for Scorpio today? Embrace your inner child. Pursue your imagination. Childhood memories. For some of you, you're dealing with childhood trauma. For some of you, you've been through a lot. You experienced something horrific as a child. I'm so sorry for those who have. Again, please put prayer in the comment section. You're being guided to pursue your imagination. Pursue the things that make you excited. What you want out of life is not anything close to probably what I want. It's your imagination for a reason. They are your dreams for a reason, because they also want you. If you feel guided to do something, or if you're feeling guided to go in a certain direction, it's because you're getting messages from Spirit, a message coming to you, a message from the higher realms. Pay attention to the signs. You see, I didn't even need to see that. You're getting messages from the divine about how to get yourself out of this lack, loss, victimized mindset. Sit and listen. Sit and do a breathing technique today. Sit for 10 minutes a day and quiet your mind if you're not a good meditator. It's okay. Let the thoughts come and let them go. Focus on listening to your breath, your heartbeat. Focus on the cool air coming in through your nose and the warm air coming out through your mouth. Put your focus on counting opposed to what you're thinking, and work on that muscle that is your brain. Your brain is like any other muscle in your body. The more you train it to slow down and get to a present flow state, the easier it will be. Before you know it, you'll just be focused on what you're doing. Think about how much time, energy, and effort it takes to focus on loss, lack, and the past. Why don't you put all that energy in focusing on the present moment? Just try it for 30 days. If you start to think about, ruminate back something that happened in the past, or something someone said, or something you shouldn't have done, or something that happened, tell yourself, no, not today, brain. And say an affirmation. I am present. I am successful. I am worthy. And bring yourself back here to the present moment. You have messages coming in from the divine. Spirit is trying to give you a message. You could find a feather today that's in an odd place. You could just, if you find a feather today, be very aware of what is on your mind at that moment. You feel vulnerable. You feel fear of being judged, or you feel like people around you judge you perhaps. Or there's something that you may want and you are afraid of being judged. I have people who won't even speak to me now because I am publicly doing Scorpio Priestess. Trust me, there are people who are really small, can be really small-minded in this world. And so you have to make damn sure you are good with you when you have a dream that you want to pursue something, because not everybody is going to be there for you or with you or even see that dream at all. So it's important to stay grounded and believe that you are worthy. There's no need to fear being judged. Honey, there's no need to fear being vulnerable. That is your ego. Fuck it. If somebody doesn't like what you're doing, if somebody doesn't like what you're saying, as long as you are living from love and light, it doesn't matter. Does it really change anything? They're not laying down with you at the end of the day. You are. At the end of the day, you are always with you, Scorpio. So you better get good with you, because there's no running away from it. Being influenced by the past back to a toxic situation, need to focus on the future. Some of you here, you are being influenced by past behavior. You're being influenced by past mistakes, by a past person. It's preventing you. This person has took your past, and now you're allowing them to take your present and your future by staying in this mindset. Think about that. Do you want to allow this person who treated you poorly or victimized you in some way to also take your present and your future? Fuck no, you don't. Don't give that person that much power over you, Scorp. Unexpected messages coming in, news you have been waiting for, and happy news. For some of you, you have some really good news coming in today. I love. Let's see what this is, Spirit. What is this unexpected message and news Scorpio's been waiting for? For some of you, it's a job offer. For some, it's probably a past toxic person. For others, it could be about property. It could be about an apartment, a loan coming through, all sorts of good things coming in. 3 of Cups, celebration. 6 of Pentacles, somebody being really generous with you. For some of you, you've been waiting for some kind of opportunity, news to see if you've passed a test or gotten a certain position, and you are going to hear news today that will be a cause for celebration. Very good. For some, you have some kind of assistance coming in, maybe from the government. Oh, well, you do. You got to do what you got to do right now. There's no need to feel like you are failing. Whatever you're fearing being vulnerable about, Scorpio, it's just your ego. That's all it is. Our ego wants us to win, wants us to look good. And when you get in your ego and start worrying about being judged or feeling vulnerable, you can overly be sensitive to criticism. So make sure you do a check today. Am I in my ego right now? Is it that I just don't want to look a certain way? Because for some of you, that is the case. Tell me what this back to a toxic situation is, please, Spirit. For some of you, you may like antique cars. You may collect antique cars. You could have pink in your hair here. Somebody could have dark skin, be very dark skinned. For some of you, Queen of Swords here, you're going back to an ex, somebody that you have already cut out of your life once. You could be dealing with a divorce, justice, and the Queen of Cups. You still have a lot of love for this person that's toxic for you. Now, love does not work that way. You can't just shut it off because you should, or shut it off because somebody has treated you badly. But what you can do is stand up in your own power and say no more. Getting back with you would be like walking into a damn fire. I know exactly how it's going to end. You've showed me time and time again. You will have balance and you will have justice. For some of you, the good news is child support coming in that you haven't received in a long time, or something like this, your divorce settlement, something really good, a settlement from an employer, something that's going to allow you to stand in the beautiful Queen of Cups energy. But you are being guided in the Queen of Swords to cut this toxicity out of your life and bring balance and justice, because Scorp, you have great things on the way, and all the work that you have done on yourself would be thrown out the window if you go back to this toxic situation. You will have to start over again, and you know what? And so you do. If you've done it multiple times and you're having a hard time saying no to somebody, you're not going to get struck by lightning. You just may have to repeat some patterns. So whatever the case is, stay as strong as you possibly can. Get a set intentions on moving forward into your future. Start allowing yourself to visualize beauty coming into your life, opposed to being paralyzed by fear. And you're going to see a lot of big changes. You reclaiming your power. Very good. But I worry for some of you that you're being influenced by people from your past. So remember, at the end of the day, it's you, it's your life. Whatever everybody else is doing is none of your damn business. Let's move on to money. Spirit, tell me, what is the money message we have for Scorpio today? What is the overall energy in money? Surrendering here. Unable to control an issue, lack of support. You may feel like you have lack of support financially, like you're taking care of everything on your own. You're the sole provider, and times are tough out here, at least in the U.S. I will say that. Times are tough, right? You have to make sacrifices and choices. Everything is so expensive, and those who are taking care of small babies on your own, I applaud you. I really, really do. I applaud you. It is not easy out here. It's certainly not. But for some of you, someone may surprise you. You may get an invitation today for a job opportunity or a new opportunity in general. The divine is asking you to surrender to things that you cannot control. If you've made some money mistakes, well, then you have. If you don't have all the money that you want, your past does not have to predict your future, Scorpio. Not if you start making changes right now. This is your message to start making more positive changes and maybe not overindulge in certain things when it comes to your money and finance. Tell me, Spirit, what is the money message for my babies? Growing up. Relying on others to help you or hoping to be saved. Heal your wounded inner child to get ahead in your career. Your inner child is taking the wheel and engaging you in childish behavior. Oh boy. This is a rough reading today, guys. I don't want to hurt anybody and I don't want to trigger, but Scorpio, come on. It's time to heal. The divine is letting you know that your inner child wounding, the childhood wounding, the wounding that this toxic person has done to you is affecting your money and your finance. It's not allowing you to live as fruitful and as free financially as perhaps you could if you were to heal. You may be relying on other people to save you. You may be relying on other people to do things for you, and Spirit is asking you to start doing things for you. You're struggling with finishing things. You start only one thing at a time. Start small and believe that you are a finisher. You have a pattern of jumping around from one thing to another. For some of you, this is mindset. You start to work towards a goal and then you get discouraged and you give it up, or you don't continue forward and pursue it. Spirit is asking you to pursue one thing at a time and finish it all the way. Even if you don't do great, even if you fail, oh well, then you do. That's just ego. A lot of you are being, you're fearful of losing in your career, or you're fearful of taking a chance and losing. Do you know how many times like uber successful people have failed? Think about Michael Jordan, Steve Jobs. People have that failed more times than they've won. It takes that one time, but not pursuing things and not finishing things you're never going to be able to have that big win, because you're not taking chances on yourself out of fear of being judged or exposed or failing. For some of you, you're winners. You like to win. You typically do win. So you may back out of things because you're afraid to lose. But Scorpio, sometimes that's the only way that you can really learn, is to fail. Wrong way here. Taking your career in a totally new direction. Have the courage to change course and continue to grow, change, and learn. You have reached the end of a route where you cannot continue traveling. Scorpio, again, it's time to change. It's time to go in a new direction. It's not time to look back. It's not time to go back. It's time to move forward in your career and otherwise. Heal your inner child and focus on healing and positivity, opposed to negativity and what you have lost. And look at this flipped over here in the deck. Angelic help. The divine is trying to help you. Your angels are blessing you with new opportunities. Your angels are assisting you. Know that you will be provided for. You must ask your angels to come into your life and help you, sweetheart. The divine is trying here, but the Holy Spirit can only do so much. Our angels, our ancestors can only intervene when you allow them to in so many ways. The divine will bring you in new opportunities, and it is up to you, your free will decisions, to run with it. If you're being offered opportunities that you're not taking because you're afraid that you're not good enough or you're going to fail, there's nothing else the universe can do for you. So if you are being offered ways out or new opportunities or new adventures that you're not taking because you're so caught up in your mind, or you don't feel like you're worthy, Scorpio, don't continue to do that, because Spirit is trying to help you here. There's just some adjustments that are needed. For some of you, you just need to make a few adjustments up here, and your money and career could take all the way off. Moving on. For some of you, I feel like you have been really defensive when it comes to your money and career. There's something you're trying to defend. You could be resisting moving forward. You could be on, my friends and family, I don't know why this just came to me, used to call me D-Train. Because when I get a goal in mind, that there's no stopping me. That's all I do. Most Scorpios are like that. When there's something that you get excited about or you really enjoy, that's it. You're moving forward, you're moving towards it, and you're pursuing it. But when you're not in a healthy vibration, when you're in a place of pain, it can really take you off track, where you get really excited about it and you start putting energy and effort in, and then all of a sudden you just you can't focus anymore, or you can't bring yourself to get motivated to pursue it. For some of you, that is what's been happening. In your money and career, there's about to be some excitement, some passion again, some excitement back here. If you've been bored, if you've been stale, the divine is bringing you in some really good things, but it's going to be up to you to pursue them. Tell me about this, Spirit, these new opportunities from the angels. Queen of Wands, the Devil, and Death. Lots of change coming here in your money and career. For some of you, you are dealing with materialism. You're dealing with not having enough money. So that's all you think about is how much money you do not have. For others, you are dealing with greed a little bit. There's some healing that needs to be done. Whose ever energy I'm channeling right now, sweetheart, it's time to go through a transition. Spirit is trying to bring you in new opportunities that's going to make you feel really good. Queen of Wands energy about yourself, and allow your money and career to transform. But there's some toxic situation that you may have found yourself in, or some toxic mindset about money that needs to be transformed before all of these new opportunities come in for you. So start working on your money blockages so you can prosper, so you can be as successful as you've always been meant to be, Scorp. Moving on here to love. Oh, Holy Spirit, please. This is a pretty rough reading. I'm actually hoping that I don't hurt anybody, but whoever resonates with this, it's time to make changes, Scorpio. Don't beat yourself up, but get out of this victimized lack mindset and get into how exciting and beautiful life can be. Tell me, Spirit, what is surrounding Scorpio in love today? Silence, distance, and coldness. Somebody is feeling shut out. You seem to be being given the cold shoulder by a lover. Somebody is shutting you out. You're shutting this person out, but there's going to be some happy ending. Wow, look at this. Growth, abundance, joy, fulfillment. We also have the pumpkin here. Something coming by the end of October. A lot of happiness and joy in your love life, darling. But you have to change your mindset here. There's somebody that has given you the cold shoulder and you could have been dealing with narcissistic abuse. And now you are just, your whole life feels like it's falling apart, or you're just obsessing over certain things. There's some commitment coming in. You may be patiently waiting to hear from somebody, reflecting in solitude, looking forward, trying to at least, but waiting. Commitment coming in your future, some kind of really beautiful commitment coming. Tell me about this person that's giving Scorpio the cold shoulder, please. A soulmate. Children could be involved, or inner child healing needs to happen. There could be inner child wounding from the both of you. You could have children with this person. They could have children with somebody else, and it's affecting you. And your relationship, it's one of the reasons why they're giving you the cold shoulder. They're really slow. They're not moving towards you at all. It's been very slow. You are not being valued in this connection. Consider moving on. I love me. The divine is asking you to start valuing yourself more, Scorpio. Don't sit here and wait for a toxic person to return. Are you kidding me? Think about that. What are you really waiting for? Are you waiting to go back to fighting, cheating, lying? I mean, most of you, that's the case. Or are you in love with the what could be, what you hope happens, or what you wish that would have happened? Or are you in love with the reality, y'all? You're not being valued. This person is not valuing you, and you need to start seeing this for what it is. This is a really rough reading today. Tell me about this lasting promise and commitment, please. You are in a situationship, or this person put you in a situationship. They backpedaled on wanting a commitment. They seem to have gotten caught in a compromising position. For some of you, you were dealing with a person that was already committed, and you all got caught, and they've gave you the cold shoulder now. For others, you caught them. You were married to them or in a long-term relationship, and you found out they were having situationships with other people. And you wanted to spend the rest of your life with this person, so you're feeling low, and that's understandable. But Scorpio, don't let them victimize you. Don't let this person do that to you. Tell me about the happy ending, please. This person watches you. They're embarrassed of their behavior. They're ashamed. Fear of loss is keeping them from loving. Someone has got their eye on you. For some of you, you have a new person watching you. This person's wasting time telling you if they want to come back. They're wasting time telling you if they want to work on your commitment. They're telling you that they don't know. They're not sure. They're uncertain, or they're not telling you anything. They're out here having situationships with other people. And they feel like you're waiting, Scorpio. They feel like you're sitting here waiting. The moment you release yourself from this is when something will happen. As long as they feel like they can sit here and taste the menu out here, because you're going to be sitting there waiting, not a whole lot of action is most likely to happen. This person is embarrassed and ashamed of their past behavior. They feel humiliated. And unfortunately, that's one of the things keeping them from coming back in, is they're embarrassed of whatever you caught them doing, whatever you found out about them. For some of you, found out they had a full-blown double life. Yeah. Divorce. This person could be going through a divorce with somebody else right now. I'm working up the courage to ask you out on a date, true love, and amending my long-term relationship to be with you. They're strategizing. I'm coming up with a plan that you can't refuse. This person could be going through some kind of divorce, breakup, because they got caught with you, or something like this for some. Whatever the case is here, this person may be divorcing you to go be with a third party. And if that is the case, Scorpio, fuck them. Don't let them continue to victimize you. If this person feels like the grass is greener somewhere else, bye, see ya, nice life, because I'm going to make sure my life is the healthiest, happiest life I could ever dream up and imagine having. Pursue your dreams. Embrace being on your own right now. Embrace the magic of the newness. What could come into your life? Scorpio, you could meet the person of your dreams tomorrow. It could turn out being the best thing ever, that this person felt the grass was greener somewhere else. The divine wants you to start seeing things from that perception, opposed to looking at how much you have lost. Look at all the things that you're going to gain. It is so much more than this. Tell me about why this person is embarrassed. Ace of Cups, because they meant somebody new, and it's been illuminated. The sun here, they don't know which way to go in the Chariot. They're being pulled in every other direction. Whatever was illuminated to you, they're humiliated. It's about a lover, another lover. They know you caught them on their phone. You caught something. You caught them in the act of what with this person. Someone could have longer blonde hair. Here, it could be a special ring. Something about a ring. Scorpio, some kind of ring, not your wedding ring, something else. Tell me about what this person's planning on doing here. Three of Swords, betraying you, and the High Priestess, and keeping secrets. This person is trying to listen to their intuition, but Three of Swords here, the Five of Swords, they want to win at all costs. They want to make sure they look like they've won. They want to make sure you think that they have won. It's not, they're losing sight of your love and wanting to win. They want to look like they're winning. They want to look like they're happy. They want to look like they don't care. They don't need you. And they're losing sight of what's actually, you know, important, which is your relationship. This could be a Leo, Pisces, an air sign. The problem with this person is they want to win. They want to win at all costs. They don't give two fucks what you feel or what you think. They're embarrassed and they're ashamed, so they're in the background here strategizing, trying to work up the courage to come in here and speak, but not wanting to look like they are. They're in their ego big time. What is this reconciliation? For some of you, this person reconciled with somebody else. Ace of Swords, and that's the true spirit saying. Five of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. For some of you, this person reconciled with a past person. They're working up the strength to tell you the truth in the Ace of Swords. They're working up the strength here to tell you that why they left you out here in the Five of Pentacles. They could be dealing with financial issues. They may have went back to a relationship because of their money and finance. They felt like they had to stay with somebody, perhaps because of money. For some, it's about financial things. This person is trying to survive, trying to pay their bills, or trying to keep from having to pay child support or alimony or something like this. There's some truth coming in, I'll tell you, Scorp. There's something this person is coming in to tell you. Tell me, Spirit, what do they want to say? I feel abandoned by you, and it's triggering my childhood trauma. I think of you at night when the world's asleep and my mind's awake. I'm thinking all the time, I am so fucking embarrassed. I've acted so badly. I don't know what to do. So now I'm just strategizing and trying to look like I've won. I want to make sure you know I've won here, Scorpio. I'm secretly watching, strategizing, but I will be the winner. I will look like the winner, is what they're saying. They feel abandoned by you because you are no longer chasing them. You're moving forward. You're trying at least. They feel like if they wanted to come back, they could, but they don't want to appear like they have. KV could mean something to you, Scorp. Oh boy, guys, I really, really wish you the very best here. I truly do. I want you to all try to change. If this vibes with you, please change your mindset, change your perception, focus on the things that are good in your life, focus on your worthiness. Because even if this person comes back, Scorpio, if you're still dealing with childhood wounding, or you're still dealing with feeling like a victim, it's just going to fall apart again. There will just be two unhealed people trying to make a relationship work, and sweetheart, it's not going to work. So if you want reconciliation, healing is so important. Not just for you, but for the relationship in general. Tell me, Spirit, what is the message that I have for Scorpio to close out this reading from their guardian angels? Balance. Difference is a necessary part of human evolution, and everything in life is comprised of opposites, which together make life whole. If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle would be indistinguishable from the light which already exists. Because of the darkness, we are able to perceive the light. Both are necessary. Spirit saying, Scorpio, you will not know what it's like to be on the top. You will not know, you would not appreciate happiness if you've never knew what it was like to not be. You would never be able to appreciate the beautiful things in your life if you didn't have the contrast of negativity. Everything here on planet Earth is for a purpose, is for a reason, is just for a season. So if you're having a hard time, if you're feeling really low, if things are dark right now in your life, hang on. You will bring the light back. You will bring the happiness back, but you are the one that has to do that. You can't sit around hoping for change and saying nothing's changing if you're not changing. Be grateful for the spiritual lessons. Be grateful for some of the things that's happened here. It's allowed you to grow. It's allowed you to become the best you're going to become the best you could be. You can be if you allow yourself to. I hope everybody has a beautiful and blessed day, and I hope I did not trigger. I am sending you love. I am sending you light. And again, if you would like me to pray for you, put prayer in the comment section. Love and light, guys.